A reading from the Gospel of Matthew. Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. He fasted 40 days and 40 nights, and afterwards he was famished. The tempter came and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread." But he answered, "It is written, one does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him to the holy city and placed him on the pinnacle of the temple, saying to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command His angels concerning you, and on their hands they will bear you up, so that you will not dash your foot against a stone." Jesus said to him, "Again, it is written, do not put the Lord your God to the test." Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. And he said to him, "All these I will give you, if you will fall down and worship me." Jesus said to him, "Away with you, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve only Him." Then the devil left him, and suddenly angels came and waited on him. The Gospel of the Lord. We find ourselves today in this first Sunday of Lent. Every year we begin the Lenten season by hearing this gospel of the temptation of Jesus. These 40 days he spends in the desert, being tempted by the devil. We too spend these 40 days of Lent, and in many ways we are tempted as well. Our prayer, our fasting, and our almsgiving, these different forms of penance, reveal to us the things that we inordinately hold on to, the things that we cling to too tightly, the ways that we have disordered love. And becoming aware of those disordered loves, we invite God's grace in to heal us and give us a change. Conversion. This time of Lent is a time of conversion. Whenever we are weak, whenever we are hungry, tired, lonely, angry, whenever we are at our wits' end, that is when the devil tempts us. It says Jesus fasted 40 days and 40 nights, and afterwards he was famished, and the tempter came. The tempter came. It's the devil, it's Satan, that tempts us when we are famished, when we let our guard down. We hear of 3 ways that Satan tempts us. First of all, our identity. That's what he says to Jesus. He says, "If you're the Son of God, command that these stones become loaves of bread." Satan was going after his identity. Satan will try to confuse you in who you are and who God has made you to be. Satan will tell you lies to make you think that you're somebody that you're not. One does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. And the very word that comes from the mouth of God is the word that sustains us and gives us life. The word that makes us and calls us and names us His beloved daughters and sons. Satan tempts our identity. And if we're not grounded and rooted in Jesus Christ, we will fall for his tricks. Secondly, Satan tempts us with power. He tries to give us power in our weaknesses. He tries to build up our ego, to make us think that we are bigger than we are. He says to Jesus, "If you're the Son of God, throw yourself down." Of course, another challenge of his identity, but specifically of the power that he has. If you're the Son of God and you are as powerful as they say you are, then you can do this. He will command his angels concerning you, and on their hands they will bear you up. Satan comes to us in our weaknesses. It's important to know your weaknesses, your vices, the sins that you continually struggle with, your temptations, because it's in those moments that Satan will get in and try to destroy you. Be aware of your weaknesses and do not fall for his tempting and very enticing offers for more power. Finally, Satan gets us big time in our ego. Honor. He wants us to have a lot of honor. He wants us to have fame and fortune and to be popular, to be well known. He takes Jesus up to the high mountain and says, I will give you all of these. I'll give you all the power, all the pleasure, all the honor, all the wealth that you want if you just fall down and worship me. And Jesus said to him, away with you, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. This time of Lent is full of temptations. We go into the desert actively, being aware that we will be tempted, that Satan will find our weaknesses. But stand strong and resist his attacks, and suddenly God's angels will come and wait on you.